G'day, it's Mark and welcome back to the channel, and in this episode we just do a quick update on the XG Falcon Ute. Yeah, this Falcon XG Ute, it's just driving so well. It's such a cool vehicle, very useful and just a nice basic simple car, but like I said, power steering, air conditioning, 4 disc brakes, overhead cam engine. It's got pretty well everything you need. If you love Aussie Utes, check out this past episode on my channel of my friend Jared's 5-litre VP Ute, and also this episode when we went to the farm in the old VP as well. Check those out. How's it driving? Good? Looks cool. Don't see him anymore really. Alright, I've got my Ute running, so I'm just following David in his LTD. He's putting it into storage. It's got a permit on it, in case you're wondering why it's got no plate. Looks really good. Nice, I like the colour too. V8, 5-litre V8. Very cool. And I'm following in the XG Falcon Ute, Longreach. Been performing, touch wood, very well. Window down. It's a nice sunny day today. Really good car. It's funny how these Fairlanes and LTDs, I thought they were very generic at the time. I thought they were too similar to the Falcons and the Fairmonts and things like that, but now that they're older, they've actually taken on a more interesting appearance. I think the same thing happened with ZF Fairlanes in particular. You know, they were similar to the XA Falcon, but now it's a novelty to see an XA Falcon on the road, and so the ZF Fairlane takes on a completely different look and very cool, you know, Torino-esque sort of appearance. So I think similarly with these model Fairlanes and LTDs, they've also taken on a more interesting appearance. The other point I'd make is they're very nicely made, and they have really comfortable rides, and also the interior is also really very luxurious compared to models that were before it and after it. So yeah, really cool. Anyway, the XG's motoring along, as you can see. Got the not air conditioning, but just it actually has got air in it. I haven't even tried to see if it works. I wonder if it does work. That'd be interesting. It's got power steer and air, auto. It's pretty well equipped. But I've just got the flow-through ventilation on with the fan, and yeah, it's very comfortable here in this Falcon. David should be happy with that car. I'm seeing it sat for so long, it seems to be doing really, really well. It's not blowing any smoke, and yeah, it just seems to be cruising along, no dramas. Okay, David, so we've dropped off your LTD DF2, is it?
Yep, it is. Yep.
And how long have you had it for?
Had it for a couple of years. Literally bought it without a key, so it was a bit of a mystery. It's like as is, where is.
Had to get a key cut?
Yeah, had to get a key cut. So had to get it towed sort of immediately. So I looked at it.
Yeah.
The price was right. So
you got it for a good price?
Yeah, yeah. Not that there weren't much anyway. Yeah, got it towed. Had sitting on 4 flat tyres.
Right.
It had to just basically.
So you saw it at its worst, and you got it for a good price.
Yeah.
It'd be worth a bit now, I would imagine, wouldn't it?
I don't know, but it's had no key, so I had to get some locksmith around to cut the key.
Yeah.
And I was hoping the keys would be in the boot, which you couldn't get to because it's dual fuel and the tank was.
But they weren't.
No. So anyhow, that's that. Basically, then I just gave an oil change. Just swapped out the fluids and general service.
There's a 5-litre V8. Does that have the XR8 engine or not? In that Maybe not in that model.
Not that I know.
Probably just a normal VA, but still.
Yeah.
And is it leather?
Yeah, the LTD leather interior. They've got a really like all the E series like this.
Yeah, they're nice interiors.
Mills have good interiors.
Yeah.
That's got the LTD's certainly got a nice interior.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so today was literally the first time that I drove it down the street. And I moved it around the driveway and just sort of put it in.
So that was the longest drive you've ever done?
In that car, yeah.
Yeah. It went all right, didn't it?
It went fine.
Didn't blow any smoke or anything?
Went really well. So look, it's been serviced and everything, so
yeah.
It was good. Needed a bit of a top up in the transmission, so I'll have to look at that. But it drove really well. Effortless power, nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Those Windsors are good motors.
Yeah, it's got the chrome wheels and, like you said, interior is nice. And I was sort of saying before, those cars to me, and the Fairlane was very generic to the Falcon when they were new, but now that they're older, I feel they look better. Like the ZF Fairlane looks better now, but back when it was new, it looked too close to an XA, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, what may or may not have made sense on the day doesn't sort of matter, 20, 30 years.
Well, now the
down
Falcon's
track.
a novelty to see as well. I guess that's why the other ones are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I drove well. I love the colour. It's that purple colour.
Aubergine, is it?
We call it aubergine.
Yeah.
It sounds better than eggplant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, it needs a bit of TLC, a couple of trim bits on the inside need fixing.
Yeah.
Like carpet on the doors, the arm pad.
Yeah.
The LTD's, the wood grain is unique to the LTD, so I need to get one of those door spears.
Oh, you need one?
Yeah, I've got it. It's broken, so anyhow.
Yeah. Oh, if anyone's watching, they've got those parts, let us know.
Yeah.
But we'll do a more in-depth video of it down the track, yeah?
Sure. And look, it drove really well. The boot needs respraying. A few little things. Probably one of the taillight lenses got a few cracks. The headlights.
It's not rusty or anything, is it?
No rust at all.
Yeah.
No, it's a good car. Very happy with it.
Cool.
And so the drive today was really fun. It drove really well, and yeah, very happy.
Excellent. Cool. So next steps for this Ute, new tailgate, which I've already got off super cheap. Fix the dents in the bonnet. What else? That bumper bar needs to be repainted, plus the rear overriders at the back, the bumperettes, and pretty well that's it. I think the rest of the Ute's pretty good. Drives really well. It's terrific. What a great find that was. So while we're following David to put the LTD away in storage, and the XG Falcon Ute will also go into storage, here's some other clips, the miscellaneous ones that I've got of us just moving a few cars around. So just in the 75th anniversary Fairlane, just putting that into storage, and then David's got his 85 Ford LTD Crown Victoria, which I used to own and sold, and then a few owners later he ended up buying it, so now it's sort of back in our social circle, which is good. It's a pretty cool car. These old people brought it out from America, Australian couple who I think they travelled over in America and really liked the car, so they brought it back, or either that car or one like it, they brought back with them, had it converted so it's right-hand drive, and yeah, it's pretty cool. You would have seen it also in my episode I did on the Ford Day at Geelong, because this is where he picked it up, where he had it in storage over that way. So yeah, let's take it to a different location today. It's a cool car actually. It's nice to see it on the road. Now there's a cool truck, look at that. Wow. Cruising along the freeway now, on our way to the storage facility. It's pretty cool. Definitely a nice car, pretty rare in Australia, particularly right-hand drive, or even left-hand drive really. There's the Crown Vic. Cool car. There it is. What a cool machine. What a cool machine. Kit 23, Firebird, that's cool. Okay. Cool. 80s Firebird. Very 80s kitsch and an unplayed kit. Kit 23. Maybe David Hasselhoff's waiting at home for her now. Lady driver. Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode on the XG Falcon Ute. What a terrific old vehicle, eh? Please give a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a future episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.